Alright, this week's episode of Fairy Tail is possibly one of my favorites, but not because of the actual episode, but what actually happened at the very end. Or actually, no. It actually just happened at the very middle of the episode. But it was just so fantastic that anything after that was just okay, whatever. It was just lead up into the next episode. So most of this episode is just actually killing off a lot of people on screen, or not like really showing them get killed, just implying they're dead. Like whatever that drunk guy's name was, the one who was the master of a drunken fist, who fought Urza and then fought you know who I'm talking about, right? Baracus, I believe his name is, or he's part of Quattro Puppy. But you know, he got whacked with the tail, and it looked like it hurt, but I don't know if that implies he's dead. And then there's even the part where Zirconis is attacking Wendy. You know, he charges right at her, and Noxus gets in the way, and it's implied that maybe he got killed because it was a slow motion in the next scene. So I don't know if they actually died, but if so, it's like there's just a lot of death in this episode. They're just killing members off and off, just left and right. Boom, 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 boom. They're all gone. And I'm still a little frustrated about Gray, because it's implied that he has just this big old hole at the top of his head. There's still no blood. I understand. It's shonen. It's fairy tale. It's meant for more child-friendly viewers. I don't know if you're gonna go that far. Like, maybe we can have a little bit of blood. Like, okay, but whatever. It's still gruesome. And finally, it gets to the very middle where Ultear uses this magic that she found. It's called Last Ages, a special spell for Arc of Time, and it goes into a flashback of Master Hades explaining to her that it is a powerful spell that returns some time, back, reverses time for the entire world for as much as you can. Your life is the price. It absorbs all the life energy out of you, and the amount that's taken from you is used to take back time. Now, she uses it, and it's implied that it's burning her skin. It's hard to tell because there's a bunch of black lines, so I'm just gonna assume her skin is black now. It's just charred. Her skin was just burned off. It should be showing her, tissues and everything, her muscle tissue and stuff like that. But of course, it's shonen, so we can't. And she looks up at the clock, and it's just 1 minute. Only 1 minute. And that was the part that I loved, because as soon as she passes out, that 1 minute is used to its fullest potential. Everyone is surviving. People are getting premonition about deja vu. The holy shit, I died here. This is how I died. The enemy came from that direction. Let's avoid them. And she essentially saved everyone that just died. And I'm thinking, like, that was a long ass minute. But also at the same time thinking that is impressive, because it goes into saying the whole world went back by 1 minute. People saw 1 minute into the future, and no one noticed it or will really remember it except for these mages here fighting the dragons. And that's, on some level, that's true. The mages will probably think about, as soon as the battle's over, they'll start thinking, where did that premonition come from? Who gave it to us? Because we've never been able to do that. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure there are people out there around the world who have also noticed that 1 minute given to them. Like, how many people actually die in our world every day? Probably thousands, tens of thousands of people die every day in our world. So I'm pretty sure even in the land of Fiore or in their universe, people around the world are possibly avoiding death right now at that current moment because of Ultear. So that girl, she not only saved the people right now at this battle, she saved thousands of lives all over the world. That's what I'm taking from it, because it was a damn good sacrifice. And part of me thinks Yeah, she's probably not dead because it's fairy tale. They hardly ever actually kill people without having some way to bring them back. But she has to have lost something. She has to have lost something. It better not just be, oh, she's disfigured now. Her skin's burned. Her skin is black now, and that's it. Maybe she lost her magic. I don't know, but she has to have lost something, because she saved all these lives, and then she's back up and running. It's like, oh, she'll be ready to fight again in a couple of weeks. Like, no, that's too far of a jump. I don't think that'll work, because I really think a powerful spell like this requires a lot to be taken from the person who used it. So I do expect her to survive, but I do expect at the same time that she lost something, detrimental. But all in all, the rest of the episode was just everyone surviving, and then at the end, Natsu punches future Rogue, and Lucy reveals that, she finally gets to everyone. She shows the princess the notebook or journal that her future self left behind, and it shows about, I guess, I don't know exactly what it said specifically, but it led to them noticing, like, why don't we just destroy the Eclipse Portal? That way future Rogue will have no way of getting back to the past, so none of this will have happened. I'm thinking, like, yeah, why didn't we do that before? He even said it countless times. I plan to use the Eclipse to bring the dragons here. I got here by using the Eclipse Portal, and I'm like, even I didn't bring it up because I guess it would just ruin the whole show. Like, yeah, there'll be no point to this whole fight. We just destroy the portal. But now that they bring it up, it's just like, why didn't we do this before? Why didn't we figure that out earlier? Destroy the Eclipse Portal. It's the whole reason this whole thing started. The Eclipse Portal is the center of this whole plan. Just destroy it. But again, maybe it's so indestructible they never thought we could try. So maybe that's why they never brought it up. It's like, it was built to be indestructible, so why even attempt to do it? Well, true, there has to be some way to destroy it. You can't create a weapon or a device without some way of destroying it. There has to be some way. But ultimately, like I said, this episode was one of my favorites, not because of the rest of it. It was just for that middle part where Ultear gives everyone 1 minute, showing that even the smallest minute of your life can change everything. You don't have to do something as big as saving another life from a different dimension or a different timeline. You don't have to stop an alien invasion to change the world. All you need is a single minute. A single minute of doing something, of going out and hanging out with someone, or actually risking your own life to save someone. That one singular minute can change hundreds of people's lives. It can change the world. All it takes is 1 minute of some sort of action. It doesn't have to be big or cosmic action. It just has to be something. And I like that when shows show that that's all it takes. 1 minute is all it takes to change destiny. And I like seeing that in shows. So I'm glad Fairy Tail did this. But like I said, Ultear will probably survive. I'm just wondering, like, she has to have something taken from her. But all in all, I like this episode. It's fantastic. And I can't wait till next week. We'll probably focus more on Natsu versus Rogue, and then everyone else trying to find a way to destroy the portal. But until then, I'm Tony Dragon. Bye bye.